Well, hello and welcome to the Eric Bailey Show. And I've just called an audible. For those of you who do not know what an audible is, but in football, the offense has a play designed, then the defense does something to not let that play materialize the way you wanted it. So then they've already got an audible, so they can change the play to get the result that they wanted. So I know we were going to talk about one topic, but some things have happened in my world at our NLR office, things I've been reading in the media, watching on YouTube. And I've decided, boom, I'm just going to change the play. And I'm going to title this particular video, Success Planning, Audible Quickly, and Legacy Building. So that's what we're going to go to. I'm going to get right into it. Thank you once again for NLR for sponsoring the Eric Bailey Show. As you know, this is all about motivation, inspiration, restoration, restoring mindset, restoring your ability to have resilience. And of course, we do cover fire, water, and mold. So if you are someone looking for the physical aspects of what we do, hit us up on nlr.com.au. But for you on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, let's get right down to it. As you know, I'm always talking about transitioning. I am getting close to 65 years of age. So my content tonight, today, this morning, wherever you are, is really on about wherever you are in your life, whether you're 30, whether you're 40, whether you're 50, or even if you are 60, there still needs to be some principles that you have attached to your life daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, that's allowing you to strive to be great. You see, a lot of people strive to survive. What does that mean? Okay, you wake up and you go to a place that you call a job, J-O-B, and you do the required tasks well enough to keep your J-O-B, but not poor enough or bad enough to be fired. And so you do that day in and day out, day in and day out. And then hopefully in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, there is a payout for you to be able to retire and live off of that. I am not suggesting in any way that that should be your modus of operation throughout your life. My thoughts about how you should approach your life is that you should be looking at where you are going. It's not a job. It's not a job. It is a place of purpose. It's a place of passion. It's a place where you go and you are making a difference, whatever your role is. However, wherever that place is, do know that you are only going to be paid for what you do in that place. However, if you want to really be success planning, it's about planning to do when you're not in that place anymore, or what is the next venture, or what is it that you would like to do down the road that doesn't require you to put in all of your hard-earned time, sweat, passion into one place. Hey, where I work, I don't call it a job because I love going there. The people are great. The purpose is great. The vision is clear. And yes, I'm going there because I know I'm going to make a difference. But however, I am, once again, on the back half of my life, I still want to have something else in place that's running alongside investments, shares, online business, residual income, property, whatever. So when we talk about success planning, my question to you is, what are you doing aside from your place where you're spending a lot of your time that can go hand in hand and help you to get ready for the next chapter of your life? That's what success planning is. When I was 17 years of age, I was working out in the morning. I was working out at lunchtime. I was working out after school and doing my homework, and then working out on the weekend, and then playing games and doing all these sort of things because I was success planning for when I got out of high school, hopefully go to college. We used to think about the future. Now, a lot of us think about this. What is everybody else doing? How are they looking? What are they wearing? What is the fashion of the like? We're thinking about competing with what's on here instead of competing what's in here. Build something that's going to allow you to do what the last part of my challenge to you is. The second part is audible quickly. What does that mean, audible quickly? Okay, you got that goal. I wanted to play in the NBA. I wanted to be a professional basketball player, but I wasn't good enough. Knees were too bad. Wasn't tall enough. Didn't jump high enough. So what happened? Didn't make the NBA. All of a sudden, knock on the door, phone call. Hobart, Tasmania, Australia. Hey, Eric, want to come and play professional basketball in Australia? What? Where in the heck is Hobart, Tasmania? In 1982, I didn't know. But they said, hey, you can extend your playing career. Boom, quick. I don't have time to think about it. I don't have time to weigh up to all the pluses and the minuses, the pros and the cons. Let's get down to the basics. Can I survive? Is it a good opportunity? Change the pace? So I had to pivot. Call an audible. Boom. Not good enough to go into NBA. Boom. Okay, let's go to the NBL. Let's go and play somewhere else. If I would have waited, and a lot of people who are listening to me now, you probably are waiting too long to make a decision about how and when you are going to do that next thing. Add that additional piece. Somebody maybe come to you with an opportunity, with an idea, and you've thought about it, told someone else, did some reading and thought, nah, they didn't make it. They couldn't do it. No one in my family's ever done that. No, I'm just going to stick doing what I'm currently doing, which will lead you to becoming a part of the habit. So I played basketball, and I lasted for 12 years. And at the end of my career, I was thinking about, oh man, now what's next? What's next? I think I want to be a motivational speaker. I went and spoke to the experts. They said, no, you can't. You're not good enough. You have no training. So I had to pivot quickly. Once again, call an audible. Boom. Walk away from basketball. Go and become a speaker. And for 33 years, I've been professionally speaking, doing what I'm doing now, sharing knowledge, sharing my experiences, sharing information. What are you doing with your life right now? Your current role that you're doing, is there something that you can add to that that's going to give you longevity financially? It's going to increase your chances of being financially independent. It's going to help you be able to do things for your family that you never would ever be able to do. Maybe in your current role that you are, maybe there's a way that you could build in some sort of shares or some sort of bonus or commission structure within your job. You have to be creative. Listen, we're in the next phase of growth and contracts and business and negotiations. You cannot live like you did 20 years ago. Turn your place where you're spending all that time into a place where you know that you can build. This are the types of things that we talk about to all of our staff at NLR. And the third one, legacy building. What is legacy building? Is that you know every day you are not just working for today and tomorrow, you're working for next month, next year. Who can you enlighten? Who can you help improve? Who can you help have a more successful career a month from now, a year from now, 10 years, 20 years from now? It's the legacy behind what you do. When I was speaking in schools early on, people would say, why are you speaking in schools? Like, why don't you go and speak in corporate? Because that's where all the high flyers are. You see, I had a plan. I didn't tell everybody this plan, but in my heart, I thought to myself, here is the next generation. Show them what it's like to pick yourself up. Show them what it's like to be kicked to the curb, but never give up on yourself. And that's exactly what I did. Would you believe that 75% of all of my bookings that I get in Australia, this is true fact, 75% of all my bookings that I get in Australia, they actually now are coming from students who I gave a message to when they were in year 11 and 12. I'm astonished. Just yesterday, I got an email from a school in Cairns. And the lady in the email said, you spoke to me when I was in high school. I'm now running a conference to our year 11 and 12 students. Could you come and please speak to our students and give them the same amount of energy, enthusiasm, and positive reinforcements that you gave to me when I was in high school? I've got a corporate booking for New Zealand from the brother of another student who raved about me in high school. And he looked me up, found my website, and said, hey, listen, we're having a conference. Just wondering if you could come and speak. 30 years ago, I started planting the seed, my legacy of being who I am and what I talk about. I enjoyed it then, and I still enjoy it now. Why? Because that's who I am now. Yes, I work in a building where traditionally people will say, that's a job. I don't call it a job because when I'm there, I'm home. And this place of home allows me, supports me, encourages me to still do other things outside of being in that building that feeds and nourishes my soul. That gives me confidence that where I go, they care about my progression and succession in life. And that's what I want to do to you wherever you are. Right now, find an opportunity that puts a smile on your face. Find an opportunity that gives you joy. Find an opportunity that when you think about it, if you could devote some time into that, that can build something for you 10, 15 years from now. If you're 50 or you're 60, let me tell you something. You better call an Audible very fast because your time is running out. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. If you're in your 30s and your 40s, you have a little bit of time to kick the can down the road, but I wouldn't suggest that because the sooner you make a decision that you want to do something more in your life, the sooner you make a decision there's something to fight for, the sooner you make a decision that if you do something now, start something now, and you do it well, that potentially 5, 10, 15 years from now, you financially secure, maybe help your parents, help your kids, help your grandparents, help a community, help a church, whatever it is, start now. Success planning starts when you get serious about your success. When you're serious about your success, you don't have time to spend playing video games all night long. You don't have time to be on Netflix. You don't have time for idle chit chat. You don't have time for scrolling Instagram, Facebook. You don't have time for that. What you have time for is your health and well-being, for your relationships, with your communication, for your own personal growth. That's what you have time. You have time to build your future today. Success planning. Don't be afraid to call an Audible, change it up, change what you're doing, change the way you're doing it. And the last one, remember that what you plant today, if the soil is fertile and you're watering it and you're getting the weeds out and you got the right people around you who are helping you with that, then it's going to grow. It's going to grow. And as it grows, it's going to be solid. It's going to be strong. You'll get referrals. You'll get people who want to be a part of you. You will attract the right people to you. You will attract the right sunlight. You will attract everything that you need to help you be in a position to pass that on. So for my grandkids and for my daughter, I've never forgotten that one day I want to leave something not just with you, but I want to leave something in you that just hopefully will help you to remember that if you build your legacy now, you will change the world. This was a quick one. It was a short one. No fanfare, no music, no intro. It was like, it was on my mind. I've had big days in the boardroom. I'm excited.